Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. I'm back again for another quick Revit tip. I'm just working on a project. This is totally unplanned, but I'm doing something on a residential project, and I think this would be helpful to share. Kind of working on the roof and doing some roof dormers and cutting some dormer cuts, and I wanted to show you kind of the proper way to kind of the sequencing that you want to do when you do a dormer cut. So let me switch over to Revit here. Okay, so here I am. Here, let me switch over to the 3D view. So I've already done two of them. So you can see here I have a couple dormers in the roof on this house. And I cut the big ones, and now I'm going to do these smaller dormers here in the front. So what you want to do, well, actually, let me switch back. You want to make this, you want to make sure you have a clean cut in terms of where this wall needs to end, and you want that to go up, and then the wall adjacent to it doesn't attach to this dormer, etc. So, for example, if I go here, and if I do attach roof, and this is the other thing too, is you want to make sure, let me just do a temporary hide before doing this, is that the wall that you're going to deal with these dormer roofs is not attached to any roofs to start. You don't want to have you don't want, like, so for example, this side and this side are going to be attached to this roof. This middle portion wants to be up high. So you don't want to do this ahead of time and have this attached to this. So if I go back to hide, you can see here, you can see the angle. So make sure that they're not attached. Let me just detach them before we start doing this. Okay, so let me reset. All right, so now if I go back to the second floor, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that the wall joins between these walls are all correct. So what you want to do is actually want to split these walls before you start. So what I like to do is I just go split. Now, if you click on this wall, this new kind of individual wall, you can see it's in the middle. What you want to do is you don't want to do this. You want to do trims. You could do this, I believe, if you did a wall join. Let me see if okay, so it could go through, and you could do a wall join like that way. And then you'll have it in the correct spot. So you can do it that way. What I like to do actually is I used to like to do trim. I trim here, I trim the wall to the side, and then it automatically will then align this wall to it. So that's the first step. You want to make sure you have this kind of continuous wall separated into three segments. And then, okay, sorry, graphically it looked like maybe that wall join was a little bit off. And then you want to make sure that the extent of the middle wall where the dormer is kind of goes to the wall, the kind of, I'm going to call them sidewalls of the dormer itself. Don't think this is that important, but I'm just going to kind of clean up this join too, this wall join, so that this is extended the whole way over and that this one is also extended. All right, so if I go back into 3D now, I like to always do this in 3D, is first off, you want to select the middle one, and I can just tab. It's underneath, it's obviously underneath this roof here, but if I tab at the window, it'll select the wall. You do attach, and then this attaches to the dormer. I'm not actually going to, I have this purposely a little bit higher than the roof. I'm going to attach this, attach this to this roof, these two walls to the roof dormer, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. And then these two side ones you can also attach at the moment to the low roof, so that now that they're split. So you have the clean split. Now we want to do the dormer cut. Now dormer cuts are always kind of a weird, they're a little finicky sometimes, but here, if you haven't done this before, basically for the dormer opening, you're going to select the roof you want to cut. You're going to and then you're going to select pick roof wall edges. So you can simply pick the dormer roof. You'll get those two lines there, and then the reason why I wanted to extend these over is I want to pick the outside edges of these two walls to cut. If it's under there, I mean, you can kind of do it. You can switch to wireframe and all that, but it's a little finicky, so I like to do it this way. And then basically from here, you just do you can do your basic kind of like line. I'm just doing the trim extend, the corner, and then I'm going to do extend to edge here, so it'll cut it at the roof, and hit go, or hit the green check mark, and there you go. So now you have your dormer cut, and then you want to come in here and attach this. Whoop. Sorry. I do that a lot. I miss. Attach, and there you go. So now you have a clean dormer with the clean dormer cut on the roof itself. So hopefully that's helpful. And yeah, just wanted to, like I said, I was working on this project, and I was like, hey, this is probably a good tip to share. So there you go. Hope everyone's having a good day, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you. Bye.